I don't think men are as horny as people say they are. And I believe this from the bottom of my heart. You guys probably think that I'm just being a contrarian or just trying to be out there. I know. But seriously, now, let me preface this video off by saying this, okay? Growing up, alright, like after puberty, there was like a burst in my lifetime where like just thinking about a girl just like made my penis stand to attention, okay? Now, I know it's be like, it's too much information, but like, hey, shut the fuck up, nigga. Like, you went through puberty too, okay? Come on, right? So, like, I know, because I've been through it, you know what I mean? But as I've grown up, as the years have gone by, I began to notice something about myself. Not only do I have, like, a personal disdain for pornography for, like, numerous reasons, but the more I think about this, the more I'm really certain about this. And that is, I really don't think nature created men to be as horny as very many people say. Now, the reason why I don't really think that to be the case is mostly because the principal idea of the mating strategy that a lot of people love to come down that men have is that they think it's best to have sex with lots of women to spread most of their seed. But see, this doesn't really jive well with me. One, it's an incredibly dumb ass, just off the wall stupid mating strategy for one. Trying to get one woman to date you is difficult enough on its fucking own. Trying to get multiple women to do it. Also factoring how jealous women are of each other and how much they hate each other and like within their nature. You really think that as a species it made sense to make constant enemies of women around each other because one guy is trying to impregnate multiple women? I don't know, it just doesn't, just off the wall, just in its nature, just sounds absurd to me. Then also I think about this more and I was like, well, if the mating strategy men have of trying to impregnate multiple women, wouldn't that mean that they have to, overcompensate with multiple resources in order to raise their children? But then I thought, well, maybe they think that men aren't trying to raise their children, but that doesn't really make a lot of sense, because if that were the case, then one, if men are trying to have lots of sex with lots of different women and just abandoning them, then who the fuck would protect their children and like teach them how to be men and teach them how to hunt if they didn't have any fucking men in their lives? But also another thing that was just really absurd to me, something that just doesn't make any sense. If this mating strategy is something that men have done, throughout the course of history for millions of years, ingrained into our DNA, then I must ask, why do children have an affinity for their fathers? Like, why would a child care about the love and affection of a dad if fathers have in their nature just abandoned their children to have sex with multiple women and spread their seed? It just on the offset. It just never made sense to me. I guess it also never made sense to me because I've never had that proclivity my entire life. My entire life, I've always just wanted to be with one woman. In fact, my entire life, especially after puberty, whenever I saw a young lady that I wanted to date, nigga, I just wanted to date her. In fact, another thing that's even more interesting still is on the internet, which is kind of dumb, but on the internet, there's some people who call this phenomenon like one-itis. I think it's dumb shit, but okay, fine. Let's just for sake of understanding the concept being that when some man sees a woman, he only tries to date her. Again, if this is an inbuilt, ingrained mating strategy in men, why the fuck would so many niggas try to only date one woman and care only about one woman when it's in our nature to try to have sex with lots of them? I don't get it. If this is true, why is the literal opposite one of the things I see the vast majority of the time? The vast majority of the time, I don't see lots of guys having sex with lots of women. I see one guy trying to date one woman and failing numerous times. Nigga, what? And even then, when I see the guy who is having sex with lots of women, he's not impregnating most of them. So, a lot of fucking good that mating strategy is doing if it's not working. So, I don't know. I just, when I see the literal opposite of what so many niggas claim on the internet to be the case, to be what men are doing and how men are trying to reproduce, I just have to come to the logical conclusion that this shit just cannot be the fucking case. So then I have to wonder, well, why do so many people think that? Like, why do so many people think that men are just like these horny creatures that just need to have sex with so many women? Granted, you'll find some guys who are like addicted to sex and will do that, but they are the vast minority. Or at the very least, they're the vast majority of men I've seen anywhere. in any situation, like anywhere in life, on the internet, in real life, in the work, and they just are not the majority of men. But again, I have to wonder, like, why would people think that? And then I think I realize I understand why people would think that. I think in the nature of man, the idea that, like, you have to appeal to women a lot of the time, you're going to get rejected a lot. Or at least I did. And in getting rejected a lot, you can't really have these, like, incredibly high standards of women because you're just going to tunnel vision the amount of times you're going to get rejected. I mean, you can, but you probably won't be very successful. But if you broaden the net of women you're attracted to, you can constantly try to get with multiple women, despite the fact they're not all exactly the woman you think is the top tier, because you're just attracted to women in general. At least that's how I am. I just like women in general. And if you have a vagina, well, shit. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe men's general attraction to women is confused with this stupid, dumbass mating strategy that men are trying to spread their seed upon multiple women and then, like, abandon their children, which is, again, just seems incredibly outlandish to me. But then I started thinking even more about it. And then something dawned on me. It's like something that really got to me. And that is the fact that I don't think anyone has ever taken into consideration just how much women are presenting themselves to men just in everyday life. And lo and behold, how much shit you can get off the fucking internet. I mean, seriously, has anyone ever, like, really thought critically about, like, the way women present themselves just, like, in regular everyday life? And I'm not talking about, like, old women, like, like old women, like mothers and whatnot. Although some mothers actually do kind of sprinkle into this. Like you can find lots of ladies who are just, like, in a sundress, or they just wear, like, jeans that fit and like a baggy shirt, and you just go into the supermarket, you know what I mean? Like, you can find women like that, and that is totally reasonable. But there are some, especially younger women, like young ladies, who present themselves like they are on the hunt for dick. Excuse me, but help me to understand this shit, right? How is it that you can literally walk out, go to the supermarket, and find a woman in these tight-ass yoga pants, and then somehow besmirch men for being really horny when that woman is literally next to naked? Like, think critically about this, my friends. Think critically about this, ladies. Let's put in yoga pants and let's put in shorts. Let's really factor this shit in, okay? Literally, you can go to Walmart, you can go to Target, you can go, I mean, you can go to WinThe. Shit, you can go to any supermarket. You can go to work, man. Like, you find women in these tight clothes that literally form the silhouettes of their naked bodies, right? Yoga pants, for one. Let's focus on yoga pants and, like, short shorts, okay? Let's use them interchangeably, okay? Yoga pants, especially if the woman, like, has yoga pants that are so tight you can see her camel toe, that is literally her naked form for all to see. And women will walk outside dressed like that shit, like it's okay. I've even seen some women put on leggings and go outside like the shit isn't see-through. Like, you can't see the underwear under that. Like, I've seen this shit before, nigga. And so, seeing some girls, like, wear short-ass, like, short shorts to where, like, the cuff of their ass is hanging out. Again, I've seen this shit too. It really makes me wonder, like, honestly, are we as men really that horny? Or are we just bombarded with so much sexual imagery, just literally on the offset, just walking down the street? I remember back in college, man, there's this one girl. I'll never forget this girl, right? She had one of the biggest asses I've ever seen. Like proportionally, like, her ass wasn't big, but, like, the way her body worked was it was like really curly, like, it just fucking stuck out. It was huge, like, it just stuck out relative to the rest of her body. Like, you know what? Actually, I found her on Instagram. Fuck that shit. I'll let you guys see that shit for yourselves, okay? Here, I've seen her in yoga pants. In fact, when I was in college, next to the only thing I saw her was in yoga pants. And then we went out to parties, she'd be in short shorts. And a couple of times, again, the cuff of her ass was hanging out. All right. Now the woman is, like, presenting this jiggly, gigantic ass as she walks around, right? And it just makes me wonder, like, am I the fucked up person here in this scenario when I look at that? Like, is there something wrong with me when I see literally the silhouette of her naked body as she walks around like that shit was okay to walk outside in? Like, am I fucked up here? Is there something wrong with me? Because I don't think there is anything wrong with me. I don't think that there's anything wrong with the vast majority of men who are, like, really horny because, again, like the girl in question, she just walked outside like that, man. Like, and this is just talking about reality, man. This is talking about like literally going out and just like doing shit. You find women dressing like this, okay? And it's not all women. Like, don't be confused. It's not all women. But like, when you see them, nigga, you see them. And you see, and I just focus on yoga pants. But here's the thing. It's not even just restricted to yoga pants and short shorts, right? You even have women in just regular skinny jeans that they're supposed to wear. Again, literally is just the silhouette of their naked bodies as they just walk around in life, presenting their big asses, or like literally looking as if they're like naked, except they're like they will wear clothing that is so fucking tight. The shit looks painted on. You literally just see the silhouette of what that woman would be like without her clothes on. And you guys might think that I'm overthinking this shit, but I don't think I am. I think literally it's just my natural lizard brain looking at this shit, analyzing and recognizing that this is really like this woman wants a dick, like she looked naked. I think that's just what it is. I don't even think that men are just like these incredibly horny creatures that just need to fuck a bunch of women. I just think we are literally bombarded with so much sexual imagery. There's just so many women that are literally close to being naked that our brains just can't handle the shit. And we just get really fucking horny because all we see are just like next to naked women. And again, this is just like in just reality, just like walking out and like going, like just literally just today I went to Walmart, right? Today I went to Walmart and I saw a woman in yoga pants and just big ass just walking around, just huge thing, just jiggling around. But here's the thing. Even on Instagram, right? Now on Instagram, oh my God, it's literally just softcore pornography, literally. You just find softcore, it's just the easiest shit to masturbate to, right? And I'm gonna just display some examples of this shit, right? Like take a look at this woman right here, right? Again, you can see that this woman she's just pretty much naked right here. I mean, yeah, she's wearing like white yoga pants. Like I get she's not actually naked, but she may as well be at this point. She's left nothing to the imagination, and we can keep going here. We can keep going here with her short shorts. Again, a cup of her butt is hanging out. If you look at the front, my friends, you can see, again, like her nipples are poking out. You can even find some other pictures of her with her nips, you know, in see-through tops. Like, this woman is not leaving much to the imagination, my niggas. It's not hard to masturbate. This woman is pretty much naked. Here, in these bikini shots. Here in this shot. Here, she's showing her massive cleavage. Again, not much is left to the imagination when it comes to this woman in particular. And it's like this a lot. And it's not even that the woman is like trying to be absurdly sexual. It's not like the woman is trying, like what she's actually doing most of the time is advertising clothing. Like she's advertising clothes that whoever created them expects women to like walk out and just like life in. Like they're not extravagant like Met Gala shit or like extravagant like gallery pageant bullshit. Like, she's modeling clothing that you're just supposed to wear, like, when you go outside and just do shit. You just, you know, you're running errands. Look at the access. And it's not even hard to find. It's just bombarded, my friends, with this shit. And I can keep going. So, I like Brittany Renner, okay? Let me preface by saying I like Brittany Renner. Or more accurately, I like the way Brittany Renner looks, okay? But even she does this shit, okay? This here is supposed to be an advertisement for a herbal tea detox. I think it's a detox. I don't know. But even here, she has absurdly sexualized the advertisement to a point where it's mostly just you looking at the fact that she's not wearing underwear right now. And if you look closely, just pay a little bit of attention, you can find that her shirt is see-through. So you can see a bit of her nips there too. And she posted this on the internet for all to see. So she posted this shit, nigga. I'm just looking at it. I'm just showing you that she posted it. You know what I mean? So, but then let's keep going. So here's another picture that she it's not even a picture, it's actually a video. Here's a video that she posted where she's showing off her butt, right, in this incredibly see-through dress. It's not the most egregious of all see-through dresses, but it's a see-through dress nonetheless. Again, she posted this out for all to see. I mean, it's porn, nigga. It's There's nothing you're not, no man, no nigga's gonna look at this shit and like appreciate how beautiful the dress is. Niggas don't give a fuck about fashion and dresses and shit. They just see a woman that's like next to naked and like, damn, that looks good. And even here, again, she's showing her butt cheeks in this tight ass fucking dress that she's supposed to go out in public, nigga. Like some people will criticize me for saying, well, this is Instagram, man. This is Instagram. They're trying to look the best they can because they're advertising shit. Yes, nigga, they're advertising clothes that you're supposed to go outside and wear in public, nigga. I'm not crazy to assume that that's what they're doing because that's what they get paid to do. So anyhow, so let's keep going. So this dress was designed by a woman named Kimmy Couture. Guys, there's about to be a fucking world here, okay? You guys ready for this? Okay, let's watch this shit. So this woman, Kimmy Couture, likes to model her own clothing. These are dresses that she designed. These are bikinis that she made. Let's just look at some of them. Let's just look at some of these dresses. Here's one. Here's another. Here's another one of these dresses. Here's another one. This one, okay, she's covering up. I like that. She's got a couple like this. Here's another one. And another one. Now, my niggas, I want you to look at her bikini line, okay? Let's look at some of the bikinis that she expects women to buy and pay for and wear to the pool, nigga, in public. Let's go. This one, she's a fashion designer. All she did was just make this big ass window in a full body swimsuit and just made the shit white. But here's another one. Now in this one, in the next two pictures I'm going to show you, the woman is next to naked. Look. Now look at the next one. And she expects women to buy these clothes, these bikinis, and wear that shit out in public, nigga. Okay. Let's continue. Let's look at a couple more. Okay. Here's another one. And another one. And another one. And one more. There you go. Look. Again, I know some niggas gonna come to me and say, but sir, it's on Instagram. They're supposed to be looking good. Nigga, again, my niggas. She wants these women to wear her clothing in public. She doesn't want these women to buy these fucking clothes and then just like hang them up and look at them, you know what I mean? Or just like wear that shit as she sits and watches fucking America's Next Top Model at home. Like, she is creating these extravagant clothing so they take it out into like these high dances and balls and shit for like, I don't know, affluent people to meet and greet and shit like that. Which is very interesting to me at the fact that for some reason a lot of women's formal wear is literally just them trying to see how close they can be to being naked in public in a dress. I really don't get it. I really don't understand it. I mean, I'm not complaining, but I don't get it is what I mean. I'm not really into fashion and shit like that. I just don't understand that at all. The thing is, here's the thing, okay? I know a lot of people are probably going to interpret much of what I'm saying as complaining. And I'm not really complaining. I'm not really upset with these women for dressing in such a manner. However, I mean, honestly, these women are just presenting softcore pornography. And these women are just walking outside in public and just dressing in this manner. And I'm just gonna like we can nail this point home. So here's this lady called Lovely Nikoko, alright? Now, literally next to all she does is she just does yoga and yoga pants, which, I mean, I guess she's using the clothing for their intended purpose. But some of the times, she literally just records herself standing around. Or she'll record herself contorting in these really sensual or sexual positions. Or she'll just, post pictures of just, her in these wedgies, these absurd wedgies. Or she'll just jiggle her butt cheeks. So, this woman, again, is presenting herself constantly, showing her ass, which, men like to hit that shit from behind. So, like, we know what she's doing. Like, come on. a lot of these women are presenting themselves in a very, very sexual manner. And a lot of these women will claim that the whole reason why they're doing this, a lot of these women will claim that they're not doing this for men, they're just doing this shit because it makes them feel sexy. But it makes me wonder if these niggas think about the words that come out of their fucking mouths, because nigga, if you say something makes you feel sexy, then that means you want us in its nature to think about sex. What is sex, nigga? It's a man and a woman connecting their genitals together. That's what it is. You're trying to be sexy. Mother, do you listen to the words that come out of your fucking mouth? I want to be sexy. You are advertising and broadcasting sex, that you want some dick. And then a lot of these women will have the audacity to be upset at the fact that niggas come at them with the dick. And so many women will constantly complain about the fact that so many guys just want to fuck them, that so many guys just want to pump and dump them and just hit it and quit it. And it's really, really interesting to me that none of them stop and consider the fact that most of the time, all they've ever done is just advertise how sexy they are. Just advertise how much they want to have sex. That's what sexy means. I imagine that's what it means. Or one is pertaining to sex, sexy, you know, paying it to the suffix. I mean, it's like, I don't know, man. It boggles the mind. My mind is moving way too fast for this shit. I gotta relax. I gotta calm down. I gotta. Okay. Let's wrap the video up. Okay. I don't think that men are super horny. I really don't. Not just because personally, I've never had a desire to just go around and fuck a bunch of women and leave them. Whenever I like a woman, and I mean truly and genuinely love that woman, I just want to be with her. Now, I'm just one guy in billions, okay? Maybe I'm special. Maybe I'm the quintessential nigga of the world. Maybe I'm the man that of ladies' dreams that can commit. We all know that shit ain't true, but okay, maybe I am. We know it's bullshit, but whatever. Because of my own proclivities, and because of the fact that the vast majority of men I see are genuinely just trying to be with one woman, it makes me think that a huge portion, a huge problem, a huge factor of all the horn dogs that we see is not only a great exaggeration of males, but I also think is mostly inspired by the fact that so many women literally want to present themselves as close to naked as possible and are presenting themselves in a really, really sexual manner, not just on the internet, but also just in reality. And here's something else I want you guys to consider. Here's something I want you guys to I just want you guys to really think about this one for a second, because if my video gets like age restricted for sexual content, you realize that what YouTube is saying is that it's not okay, it's not alright to show publicly displayed images of women on the internet, on Instagram, right? That's too much. That's too sexual. However, because these women design these clothing to be worn out in public, it's fine for people to see them half naked outside, just not on YouTube. That YouTube is too much. But if we look at them in reality, that's okay. Like children cannot watch my video, presumably, could not watch this sexually charged video of these women in their bikinis and in their half state of dress. But the whole point of their clothing is to wear that shit in public outside. Nigga, get that shit out of here. I don't know. I just made this video because I want people to think critically, but I don't think that men are naturally horny creatures, man. I think women are meeting us halfway. I think they are meeting us halfway, nigga, and they are a huge source of the problem as to why so many niggas are claimed to be horn dogs and why so many niggas just want to fuck these women, because all they are doing is advertising that they want some dick. And so many women will probably claim that no, they don't only just want dick, no, they want these kind men, but all they display are their big ass cheeks, like I'm supposed to think about the fact that she's going to be reading goddamn Dr. Seuss to my children. With that being said, man, I certainly hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, man, go ahead and click that like button. And shoot, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Comment in the comment box below. As always, you guys have yourselves a great day. I'll see you cool cats soon. Adios.